Okay, we just started Cold Plunge Brain for the first time. This is our main screen. We have date, time, program. The blue dot is the program we are. We are on a cool down program. Our Wi-Fi disconnected. Our temperature sensor is reading 57 degrees on the cold plunge. This is the max and the minimum temperature we want to reach. We are working with Fahrenheit. Our room temperature is 96, our safety sensor is disconnected, our ozone generator is disconnected. There's no flow because all the 4 plugs are disconnected. Our water pump, we have it connected on the outlet number 4, and our cold plunge is connected on the outlet number 1. To the configuration, we're gonna hit the wrenches, and we have our schedule, configuration, Wi-Fi, display, to test the outlets, to test the water filtration or ozone, and to update the software. The first thing, we're gonna do the configuration to set up the time and date. The temperature, we're gonna tell them we work on standard. Our status is to cool down. A fine tuning for calibration, right now it's at 0. We can fine tune it with the plus and the minus. We have our limit max and our limit minus. Limit max and limit minus is if for some reason our cold plunge read temperatures above 150 or below 40, it will disconnect completely. It will disconnect everything. Time, right now our time is 8:14 p.m. So 8:14 8:15 p.m. Date, we're right now on September the 2nd, 2025. Our safety is our safety sensor. Right now it's disconnected. If we want to connect it, we just hit on. And the kind of sensor we have is normally closed or normally open. It's normal or reverse is how it's called. So we're gonna leave it for test, we're gonna leave it as is. We hit save. Now we have our date and time. We're going to set the temperature. We want to work between 50 and 45, for example, in my case. So we're gonna tell them our maximum temperature is gonna be 50, our minus temperature is gonna be 45. Fahrenheit, this is outlet number 1. Is the one, then we have connect the cold plunge. Outlet number 2, we don't have nothing. 3, nothing. 4, nothing. Well, on the 4th one, we have the water pump. We want to run it all the time, so we're going to tell them that every day of the week, we want to run it for the 24 hours. And our ozone generator, we're going to tell them then start at 1 o'clock in the morning for about 1 hour. Every day of the week also. We save, and at this moment, we can hear the cold plunge just started. Outlet number 1 is connected. Outlet number 4 is connected. And we're going to start with the cool down process. Okay, here we have our display. It's only tell us the screensaver, how long we want before the screensaver kicks on. So 15 minutes is fine. We're going to do 1 minute just to show exactly what's going on. If we leave it at 0, we disconnect the screensaver. So leave it at 1. How to set up our safety or lead sensor. We're gonna open configuration, go to safety and turn it on. Save and back. Right now, every time we open the lid, all the plugs are going to be disconnected. Even if they show here connected, they're going to be off. And this little dot is going to tell us that the lid is open. The water filtration, we come here and we're going to tell them on which outlet do we have the water pump. So my water pump is on the outlet number 4, and at this point is reading my flow sensor. It's telling me then it's pumping about 5.2 gallons per minute, and total filter right now 1 gallon. To check our optimal flow, we hit reset. What it does, for 30 seconds we'll do a test on our filter, and it's going to tell us our optimal flow, and it's going to change the percentage that we have right now. So we hit reset. Okay, what it's telling us right now is our real time flow is 520. Our optimal flow is around 5.1 because it's the average on the 30 seconds. So right now we are on the 0 or in the 2% above our optimal flow. When we see this number decrease, like an minus 20%, minus 30%, it means the filter is clogged and it needs to be replaced. Our ozone here is for the sniffer. We have the sniffer sensor. We just tell them the limits of parts per million of ozone we want, and the calibration of the sensor. When we reach the 0.1 parts per million of ozone in the air, it will send us a signal. This display will turn red, and it will tell us that there is a high concentration of ozone in the area. It's made for people they are a little bit sensitive to ozone. When there is a lot of ozone in the area, you can have a little headache and you can feel a little dizzy. So we don't want that. So we'll hit our test, and it will check our outlets. It will go one by one, turn it on and turn it off. That way we can figure out if the problem is on the display. That's our ozone generator. And we go back to the main screen. Right now we can see then we're pumping 5.3, 2% above, so everything is fine. Right now we're gonna check how to do the updates. We will scan this QR code. It will send us to the Cold Plunge Brain website, and there we can download if there's a new software available. To connect the Wi-Fi, we just hit Wi-Fi, and we put our SSID on our password. We hit keyboard up. SSID is the name of your network. Once we have our SSID and password, we hit connect. Okay, right now it's connected to our Wi-Fi, and this is our IP address. So how to update the Cold Plunge Brain? We go to our favorite browser and we type the IP address that we had on it. It asks for a username and password. For default is admin in lower caps. Hit login. Now we're going to choose a file. We choose the file and we hit update. When it hits the 100%, the cold plunge brain will reset. And that's how easy it is to update the cold plunge brain.